Have you ever stood in front of your closet, staring at dozens of outfits yet feeling like you have nothing to wear? Or spent an hour scrolling through Netflix, unable to pick something to watch? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone, and there's actually a fascinating reason behind it. We live in an age of unprecedented choice. Our supermarkets stock hundreds of cereal brands. Our phones overflow with dating apps, and we have endless career paths to choose from. On paper, this sounds amazing, right? More options mean more freedom, more opportunities, more chances to find exactly what we want. But here's the plot twist. All these choices are actually making us more anxious, less satisfied, and sometimes completely paralyzed. Let me tell you about a famous experiment conducted at a grocery store. On one day, they set up a tasting booth with 24 different types of jam. On another day, they only displayed 6 varieties. Here's what's fascinating. While more people stopped at the booth with 24 jams, they were 10 times more likely to actually buy jam when there were only 6 options. This phenomenon is called choice paralysis or analysis paralysis. Why does this happen? Well, when we have too many options, our brains go into overdrive. We start worrying about making the wrong choice. We imagine all the possibilities we might be missing out on. And even after we make a decision, we often experience what psychologists call buyer's remorse, that nagging feeling that maybe we should have chosen differently. But here's the good news. There are practical ways to break free from this mental trap. First, try setting personal limits. For example, when shopping online, limit yourself to comparing only 3 options. Second, create default choices for recurring decisions, like having a go-to breakfast or workout routine. And finally, remember that good enough is often better than perfect. Sometimes making a decision, any decision, is better than getting stuck in an endless loop of comparison. Remember, more choices don't always equal more happiness. Sometimes the key to a more content life is simply learning to work with fewer options and being at peace with our decisions. So next time you find yourself stuck in decision paralysis, take a deep breath, narrow down your options, and trust your gut. Life's too short to spend it wondering about all the paths not taken.